everybody knows how to cook noodles, so I skipped that part and went straight to putting the noodles in and stirring them up, putting butter in it, and now I'm gonna add my favorite, a can, and this is to a half a pound and a half of noodles, cooked noodles, cheddar cheese Campbell's soup. Okay, that's in there. Make sure you get it all out. Okay, I guess that's all we're gonna get. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So the next thing we use is, it don't matter what kind, it's to your choice, cream of mushroom condensed soup. Whatever brand you use. This is the brand I had on hand. Okay, we're gonna put that in there. Yes, it might look nasty, but it's really good in it. So, and sorry for that, but then we stir it in. Stir it all, get it all incorporated throughout this. And once I do that, I'll be right back. Okay, here we go again. Now we're coming in with some whole milk. You can use pet milk. Pet milk ain't nothing but whole milk condensed down. That's all it is. That's all pet milk is you put it on the stove and you cook it on low and it condenses down to a creamier consistency, and it's just all it is. So we add some whole milk in, so it won't be so dry when it's cooking. That's why I do it. Now, other people might have another reason, but that's their way of cooking. So we get that stirred in real good. When it get to the consistency that you want, and I'm using a can, and this is, like I said, it is 10.5 ounce can. So add a little bit at a time, because really the noodles is gonna suck up all this milk. But you don't want a dry macaroni. I don't. I mean, you might, but that cream mushroom soup does something to it. I used to put cream of chicken in it, but I mean, that's your preference. Today, I'm not even using it. I'm just stirring in this milk. And it's still not the way I want it, because it's going to cook. So we're going to use all of that. That's a 10.5 ounce can of milk that I put in the can I had from the cream mushroom soup. Okay. Now, when you get that stirred in real good, to make it even more creamier, I add sour cream. Now, like I said, anything I put in here that you don't use, that's your choice. But I am putting sour cream in here. So I'll be right back once I get the sour cream out and measure it out. Okay? Okay, here's sour cream. And I put about 2 tablespoons and a half in here. It don't do nothing but give it a more creamier consistency. That's all it does. And I might not be saying consistency right, but that's how I pronounce it. So, okay. See how creamy it's looking? Now, I hadn't even added nothing but that creamer, that Campbell's cheddar soup in here. And that's all I've added, except for the noodles and the cream mushroom soup and the cream cheese. That's all. I mean, not cream cheese, sour cream. You could add sour cream cheese in here also, but I don't have any right now. So you use what you have. Okay, that's that. Now, I'm going to add a half a bag of Borden's Kobe and Monterey Jack inside of the macaroni and cheese. Half a bag. I'm working with one hand, y'all, so like I said, excuse that, but you gotta do what you gotta do if you want to put the video out. So I don't put very many videos out, nor do I show myself right now on camera, but hey, it's gonna work. And I put a half a bag in here, a half a bag of this cheese. And like I said, it's Borden's Kobe and Monterey Jail shredded cheese. Okay, now let's stir this all in. And that's just giving you some extra cheese in the inside of it. It's an easy way. I haven't used a box. This is my easy way that I do macaroni and cheese for my family. I feel like I'm going to have to add a little bit more milk to it. So, but we'll see. Yeah, I think I'm going to add a little bit more milk to it, because I don't want it dried out. And it is very cheesy. Like I said, I'll be right back once I open up the other bag of cheese. I'm working with one hand. Okay, I'm back. So now what we're adding is some more milk. I put about a half a can. We don't know if we're going to use it. We're just using a little bit at a time, just to give it some more moisture. And I open up some more cheese, because I like cheese. Yeah, you can use boar's head, cheeses, any cheese you want. I mean, that's to your preference. It's how you want it. I mean, this is how I do mine. I mean, this is one of the ways I'll say I do mine. I don't do it the same way all the time, but this is just the easy, quick and easy, something everybody else can do. Okay, there we go with that. About 1/4 of a cup of that. So we're going to stir this in. Alright, I'm not going to stir it that much because I want to add some. I personally like pepper, black pepper in mine. Now you can choose white pepper. I didn't have any white pepper on hand, and I don't have it, so my family still eats it. And I like a lot of black pepper. I don't know why. It just does something to the flavor of the macaroni and cheese. And right now that's probably half a teaspoon, so I'm going to just sprinkle it all around, and even though I'm going to stir it in, I'm getting it all covered over it. Covered. You can do what you want. You don't have to do this. This is my way. I know the cheese has salt in it. I just got to add a little bit of salt, even though I salted my noodles. Just a little bit, maybe about a teaspoonful of that. Okay. That looks so good to me. I gotta add the rest of that milk, because it's gonna thicken up again. Add the rest of that milk. That's a half. I added 10.5 ounces in a half of the 10.5 ounce. So that's the milk I added into it. You can do, like I said, pet milk. Pet milk makes it so much richer. But all pet milk is condensed down, and it makes it more creamier. True enough, I would never deny that. But didn't have any pet milk, and I was not gonna cook it to condense it down to pet milk, because that's all pet milk is. It's basically taking some of the fluid out. That's all it does. And it is good and rich, but I didn't have any. So you do what you have to do, but use what's on hand. So you got that really covered up. So now what we're finna do is top it with some cheese. And again, I'm going in with the Kobe Borden's. I like Borden's. I like Velveeta too, but Borden's is my go-to main brand though, because I love it. I love it. Like I said, anybody else can do what they choose. This is my go-to brand. I mean, everybody like what they like, and I like this. So we're going to sprinkle it all over there. Move this out the way. Move that out the way. And like I said, we're going to cover it all with the cheese and spread it out. This is for my family. I'm not using gloves. If they don't choose to eat it, they don't have to. But this is, like I said, for my family and friends that knows this is how I cook. And my hands are clean. Wouldn't do that because I wouldn't want to eat anything that I knew for a fact somebody might not clean their hands. My hands are clean. And my family trusts me because they eat at my house all the time. And they don't have to, and then I have people that come in that's not family. Okay? And this is how we doing it. Covering it. And it's juices on the inside. The milk has made it moist. And I like to top it with just a little bit more pepper. I like pepper, y'all. And I like black pepper. So, like I said, nobody has to eat it. But this is how I do it. And I will come back once it's done. Bye.